Hello everybody, it's Sister Mary with Homesteading Haven, and I'm going to share this pork chop casserole recipe with you. I'm going to go ahead and get some wood in this stove. I'm going to scoot the camera back a little bit so you can watch this part. There's already a couple of pieces of wood in here. It may be that I need to turn them over a little bit to get that fire going a little bit more. I've been outside doing the morning, afternoon chores with the animals, and I'm back in, and I've had this pork chops already cooking for just a little bit. Now on this great majestic cook stove, you can put your wood in from the top if it's small enough, or you can put it in through there, and it was small enough to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to scoot you up and let you see that fire. It's already going. It's flamed up again. How about that? Well, many of you know this cook stove. It is from like 1901 or 1900, somewhere around there. And it is a great, majestic cook stove. I'm going to share this recipe with you. I've already put it together, but I will go ahead and let you know what I've got in there. What I've done is taken 4 pork chops and put them on the bottom. First, before I even put the pork chops in, I've got my cream of mushroom soup. It is the 26-ounce can, and it tells you to add another cup of milk, or the whole can of milk, or a can of water. So what I did was half and half. So you've got your 26-ounce can of cream of mushroom soup. It may even be, well, yeah, it's 26 ounces. And then I fill that again with half water, half milk. I have sliced up some carrots here. And I've also sliced up some potatoes. And I'll show you about the thickness of the potato. I probably put 6 potatoes in here. And it just depends on what size you have. There's our potatoes. So back from the beginning, we know that we got to have cream of mushroom soup. You can use chicken breast, or you can use your pork chops. That's what we've got in here today, is pork chops. And I've got potatoes in here. Cut them, I'm going to say a quarter of an inch. And cut up an onion. You can cut your pieces as small or as big as you like, but in rings, not chopping it. And then put your carrots in there. You don't have to put carrots if you don't want to. And some people may even put rice in instead of the potatoes, but I kind of wanted potatoes today. All right, so after I put the cream of mushroom soup in, I go ahead and put those pork chops in. Then I layered the potatoes around. And then I put my carrots around. And then I put my onions on top of that. And I make sure that everything is covered up in the juice. A little salt and pepper. And it's going to sit here on this stove for a few hours. And I do mean like a crock pot is cooking. It's going to cook like that. So just to give you a little look-see, I've got the pork chop. Can you see that pork chop right there? It's on the bottom layer. So my potatoes are not sticking. My carrots are not sticking because the meat is down there on the bottom. There's the next chop. Can you see that? And if y'all could smell, you would be saying, "Oh, Sister Mary, get ready to turn that camera off." Because I can't take it. I'm not there with you. And that's it. You can put this in your crock pot too. If you're not at home, you're not able to cook it on the stove like I am. Now I'm choosing to cook it on top of the stove because I know that I'm going to be here and be putting the wood in throughout the day. And it's going to cook in this pot with the lid on it. It's going to be just like cooking it in the oven. But if you had your crock pot, you put your cream of mushroom soup on the bottom Blend it all before you put your meat in. Then lay your meat down over that cream of mushroom. Put your potatoes in on top of that meat. Put your carrots. Put your onion if that's what you like. A little salt and pepper. And there you have it. It is some good stuff. And we'll serve it with a side and maybe some cornbread. But that's what's for dinner. Thank you for joining me in the kitchen, and I'll see you next time on Homesteading Haven.